am an empathic intuitive and a Reiki master and a healer. And this is my Magic Mondays Love and Learn live streams, where the first part of it, I do a little talk and just a little bit of information that I give you guys on a particular subject that I either love to talk about or that my spirit team, my angels and my guides, will tell me that you guys might want to hear this week, or some information that might be out there to share. Please know that my work is always done in love and light, and that I work with the angelic realm. So there's always this nice, warm, fuzzy feeling of divine energy and presence and love around things. So my angels and guides, whenever they're working with my one-on-one clients or working with any of you, even when you are facing challenges, and trust me, we are all facing challenges because we are living this human existence of ours, and that's what we're doing. But the angels and guides are always here with love, compassion, support, and ideas to help you live your best lives. And I am here to help you live your best life. So that's my introduction of who I am. Since I am now taking these and editing out the Love and Learn portion and putting them up on YouTube, I want to make sure I get the intro in and let people know who I am as they go up on YouTube. And if you guys would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, it is Soul Stir Magic. Okay. Now that that is out of the way, good morning, Anne. Now that that's out of the way, I want to tell you what today's topic is. Okay. Today's topic is one of my favorites, been a favorite of mine for a long time, been studying it, read it, use it, put the principles into practice, have made it really just part of my life all the time. And it really is the law of attraction and manifestation. And so, all of you know that one of the things I talk about a lot and I believe in, it's my belief system, is that everything is energy. And I know that we are energy and that things are energy, because when I'm doing Reiki sessions on people and I'm doing distance Reiki hands-on, it doesn't matter. It's using the laws of quantum physics, quantum mechanics, and I'm using the energy systems within the body to move and channel energies. So, and you know that we have energy systems because our heart gets hooked up to an EKG, our brain gets hooked up to electrical things. They are able to measure the electricity and the electrical impulses in our human bodies and our systems. And that's how our medical community knows what's going on with us. So, Eastern medicine is known about energy for a very long time. I mean, the chakras go way back to India, the meridian system, acupuncture, all of these Eastern healing modalities are ancient. It's taken a while for Western medicine to kind of catch up and do the scientific study on the Eastern medicine, but we are all energy, okay? So, my other thing that I really believe, and I really put it out there and I actually live it on a daily basis, is this thing that I talk about every single time on Magic Mondays with you guys, where I say your vibe attracts your tribe, right? So your vibe attracts your tribe, and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about your life and your circumstances and how you're living is your energy. It's your vibe, and it is what you put out there. And when, like, law of attraction is like attracts like, right? Or dislike attracts dislike, right? Law of attraction does not actually say it has to be positive, right? Actually, that's not what it says. It's like attracts like. So if you're putting out there positivity and good energy and vibes and possibility, and I mean, I love that word, to be a possibilitarian, right? Possibilitarian. So to be a possibilitarian, to put that out there, to believe that anything is everything impossible. It is possible, or I'm possible, which means, impossible is actually I'm possible, right? So that's the law of attraction. And we are putting things out there. So I just want to tell you what the law of attraction is very quickly. There's so many books, there's so much information. I've been studying it forever, but in a very quick sequence, this is the law of attraction, right? I have read a gazillion books to get it down to this. This is the simplest form of the law of attraction, right? So the law of attraction is you want something, you desire something, you want to create something in your life, right? So you have an idea, you have a thought, you have a desire, you have a want, you have something that you want in your life. And it begins with that. Esther and Jerry Hicks, right, calls it that you launch rockets of desire. And I love the way they say that. I love the energy and the idea of launching a rocket of desire. So your desire is energy, it's a thought and it's energy. So you create what you want to create and you have this thought. So the thought is, I want to create X, right? So then after you decide, I want to create X, the next thing is you need to have an intention. And intention is so incredibly important in manifesting because intention is consciousness, it's awareness. And that's what begins is awareness. We start to change ourselves with awareness. That's the way it works. So you set your intention for it. So it's very clearly, I intend X. I intend X. So, I will give you an example because I love to give you examples. I feel like they're more helpful. I set, excuse me, let me get some water. Sorry, you guys. 2.5 years ago, I had the desire that I was going to release a lot of things in my life that wasn't serving me anymore. And I wanted to right size my life for me. I was feeling overwhelmed because I had too much physical weight on my body and I had too much stuff in my life. Now, you guys know, before I started doing this, I've been a mixed media artist, which means I love collections, right? I love found objects. I love to collect things. I love vintage. I just have an eye for picking up things and making them work together. So I'm always collecting. I'm always going to thrift stores, flea markets, Paris flea markets. Oops, sorry, you guys. I forgot to turn my phone off. Hang on a second. Sorry. Okay, so I just collect all this stuff. And what happened? And then for a while we had 2 houses. So we had our house, our cabin up north, which is my home here, and then we were down in the valley, which was a while there. So we were in Phoenix. And so, I am a goldfish. So whatever space you give me, I expand to the space it is. So I made this decision 2.5 years ago that I was going to do a lot of release work. And I was really going to look at my bad habits. And I was really going to look at the things that were no longer serving me in my life. And I was going to figure out how I was going to get from point A to point Z. She knows we're going to get to the mini readings, I promise. How to get from point A to point Z. And I felt really overwhelmed and I didn't know how to get there. And I didn't even realize at the time that the excess weight and the excess stuff were absolutely related. And it was related to my childhood and it was related to my unconscious. I have since learned all of that stuff and a lot of other things with it. But anyway, that's what I wanted to do is I wanted to release. So I had a desire, which is I wanted to right size my body for me. I didn't know what that looked like at the time. I didn't want to say I wanted to lose weight because anything that can be lost can be found again. So I didn't want to lose it. I wanted to release it because I want to release it for good. And then I wanted to start releasing my excess stuff. And I really wanted to start getting rid of the excess and the too much of things that I had. So that was my desire. That was my goal. And then I set the intention. And the intention was, right? My intention was, I right size my life for me. I have the stuff that I want to have. I have the life I want to have. I want to have, I want my space to be organized. I want it to be efficient. I want it to be colorful. I want it to be cozy. I want it to be a place where people I love can come in and I can feed them really nourishing food. I can stick them on the couch. I can listen to them and I can love up on them. That's what I wanted, right? Thanks for the hearts, you guys. That was it. That was my intention. So I wanted a place where I could be. I wanted my home, my studio, my body, my clothing, my vibe, my everything to be authentically and completely 100% me. I wanted to be transparently me at all times, right? And I wanted to take off the mask. I don't want to wear any more mask anymore. I'm just done with them. There's no reason for them. So those were the intentions, right? So Rocket of Desire, setting the intention. And then the next part in the law of attraction, in manifestation, that's really important. You guys, this is so important. And I talk about it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it, feel it, feel it. It can't just be up here, because if it's up here, it's just in our head. And we make too many excuses for not moving forward in the right direction. We don't lean forward. We don't move forward if we're up in our head. What makes us move forward is what's in our heart, right? Our heart is what drives us. Our heart is what motivates us. You know, how many times have you wanted to do something and you're like, you shit all over yourself, right? I don't want to shit on me anymore. And I don't want you guys to shit on you either. I should get to the gym. I should clean that drawer. I should do this, right? All the shoulds. The shoulds is really low vibe energy. It really is negative energy. Instead, you want to get to the I want to. I can't wait to. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so amazing to get to, because that's the high vibe part. That's what helps manifestation. So you need to feel it. So I had to really, really feel that I wanted to release my excess stuff. I wanted to release, you know, my abundance of things and pounds and all those kind of things. But I had to believe that it was possible, right? I had to believe I'm possible. I had to believe I'm worthy. I had to believe I deserve. I had to believe I can do it, right? I can do this. And I had to believe those things to keep me from overwhelm and to keep me out of overwhelm and to keep me out of my head. So the third part of the chain of the law of attraction is you have to feel it, right? You got to feel it. You have to really, really feel it. You got to believe it and you got to feel it. You got to feel it. Okay. Well, not believe. Hang on. That's at the end. So you have to feel it. Okay. Hi, Kim. So then the next part, and this is the one I really, 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 really wanted to talk to you guys about today, because this is what I've been doing all last week. Excuse me. Let me get another drink. Excuse me again. I start talking so fast, you guys, because I get so excited every single Monday. I get so excited and I speed up talking to you, and I just get faster and faster and faster. And I swear, my team actually closes up my throat chakra, my spirit team. They close up my throat chakra. They make me take water because it forces me to take a breath, and it's actually them modulating my my energy. So hang on, I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to keep going. Okay. So the fourth one in the process of manifestation is action. And you have to take action. I had to take action. It's not enough to just desire it. It's not enough to just intend it. It's not enough to just feel it. If you don't actually take a step every single day in the direction of your dreams, then the hose of manifestation, the hose of the law of attraction stops. It's like taking a big old giant hairball and sticking in this beautiful pipe, and it just sticks there and it's stuck. It's completely and totally stuck unless you take action. You really can't sit on the couch and watch TV and, you know, wait for the universe and divine love to just hand you things, because it doesn't work that way. We are, one of my favorite other sayings that I have is as above, so below. And that is because we live in a physical 3D dimensional world. And we also have a spiritual unified field. We have an energy field where we are all connected. That's quantum mechanics, quantum entanglement, quantum physics. We are all connected in this unified field, every single thing, right? So human, plants, animals, all of us, we are all energy and we are all connected in the unified field. And we are also connected on the physical field. So what happens is when you want to manifest, you need to work with both the physical field and you need to work with the spiritual field. And so for me, I've really come to know that my life works. I create and do the things I want to do when I am working on mind, body, soul, spirit, right? So mind, body, soul, spirit. So that's the thing, is you need to take action. So this week, I didn't get a newsletter out this week, you guys, and I'm very sorry for that. I really am. I sat down a couple of times to write it, but I just was not feeling it. And I wasn't, again, I promised you on Magic Mondays, I will never be anything but authentic with you. And I will never be anything with transparent. And I'm not going to just send out a newsletter because I'm an entrepreneur and it's my business and I need to do the business thing. I mean, I felt that way. I had that thought a couple of times, but I really wasn't feeling it. So I didn't send it. Because what I was really feeling is I was massively doing action, because my husband and I were completely refreshing our bedroom and I wanted to get rid of stuff. That was a big part of me. I wanted this peaceful, happy, beautiful sanctuary for me to be able to go to and escape to and just want to dream in and, you know, be in and love in and be happy. And it was, you know, it was fine. It was really, really good to do all those things. And so I was really focused. We started painting on Tuesday. We really didn't finish up until Friday night. And even then it took a while. So I was super focused. But here's the thing, we were taking massive action. And in 4 days' time, it was pretty incredible how it got done. So yeah, thank you, Hitomi. It did turn out beautifully. I'm very, very happy with it. So, hey, Sherry, Isabella's listening. I'm so glad you picked her up. Hi, Isabella. Nice to see you, my favorite youngest client that I have. Hi, Carolyn. So that's it. So action is the fourth one, okay? So action is the fourth. And then the very last thing that is so super important in this process of law of attraction, in manifestation and manifesting, is you have to believe, okay? You have to really believe that it is possible. You have to believe that you will be able to manifest your dreams and desires. So if you're single and you want to manifest the man of your dreams, and the perfect soulmate for you, then you go through the same process, right? You have the desire, I want the soulmate, I want a real man, I want a soulmate, I want someone who's going to be a partner, right? Next thing, intend it. I intend to have an amazing partner, right? So believe it, I am worthy and deserving. I really am absolutely ready to have a very healthy relationship with a really good man. And I am willing to give love, receive love, and I am worthy of love and nothing less, right? So that's the third part of the example. The fourth part of the example is you got to take action. So you got to do something. You either have to get online or you got to go join a club, or you need to tell your girlfriends, I'm looking, you know, whatever. So here's a tip for all of my single girlfriends. I swear, if you want to find men, just go to a craft brew festival. There's so many. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, right? These craft brew festivals. And if they have enough money to drink good beer, they have enough money, they got a job. So that's a really good thing, okay? And then the last part is you have to believe it. You have to believe that it's possible. And you have to believe that, you know, even if you've had really horrible past relationships and you are 60 years old and you haven't been able to find the man of the dreams, you still have to feel that you can do the man in your dreams. Oh, look at Tamara's here. Tamara, you're never here. Thank you for checking in, honey bunch. I can't believe you did a Magic Monday. How awesome. Speaking of craft brew, you guys, Tamara is my friend and one of my very best friends, and she owns that brewery. So she knows craft beer and she knows how many men are available at craft beer festivals like you wouldn't believe. She knows it's shooting fish in a barrel. So, okay. So that's it. So that's the last part of it is you have to believe. Okay. So manifestation is actually a really cool thing. It is the energy of it. And you can use this for anything that you desire, anything. Okay. Just use this formula and keep working at it. And remember that believing is really important. Taking action is hugely important. Being focused on your goals is hugely important. And then also, just this isn't part of the manifestation, but just something I want to tell you is give yourself grace because we are all human. And you know, when Greg and I get together and we put both of our skills together and we want to do something, we work really, really well and we manifest really well together, but we've been doing it for 30 years already, right? So we'll have our 30-year wedding anniversary in October. So we just kind of channel our energy. But you know what? On Saturday, I was tired. I was so tired from all of that work and all of that stuff. And I gave myself Saturday to rest because I needed it. And I was going to write a newsletter and it didn't happen because I was too tired and I needed to rest. So, okay. So that is today's Magic Mondays Love and Learn topic.